Why, hello. Well, today I will be doing the first episode of my playthrough of the visual novel game Island. I was doing Kameyaba, but because of copyright reasons I'd only be able to do the common route, and I didn't see the point in doing that if I couldn't go farther than that. But let's just forget about that for now and get started. As a note, I've never actually played this game, and I'll also only be voicing the lines that aren't already voiced. In the beginning, there's a sound. A monotonous sound that echoes over and over. It's somewhat mechanical, yet tender, like the rocking of a cradle. The breath of the planet, of a body that came into being over the course of many thousands, millions of years. Back then, when we didn't yet know how vast and how deep the world was. We walked together on the beach. We ate shaved ice together, listening to the tinkling of the wind chimes. We talked about our dreams for the future, sat together on top of that little bed. We thought that scorching summer would last forever. That's right. I heard the same sound that day too. I wish I could be surrounded by it forever. Forever and ever. No, I can't just stay here. There's something that I have to do. Something to restore this sound. Something in order to save that girl. That's why I need to stand up now. Even if my body crumbles to dust, or my soul fades away, I need to stand up. However, I don't remember a thing. I wonder why. Who am I? What year is it? I don't even know who I am. My head feels fuzzy, like I've just awoken from a long dream. It seems like this one moment is all the time I have left. The cycle's about to come to a close again, yet I'm completely clueless. Somebody, anybody, please tell me who on earth I actually am. A clear, crisp voice, and then another sound reaches my ears. Ah, this is nostalgic. How many days has it been? How many years? How many tens of thousands of years? Anyway, I'm sure I've heard this voice before. This girl, her name was... Paradise? Does that mean there's nothing left for me to do? Am I being allowed an escape from the endless cycle in which I'm stuck? I look up, and when I do, I see. The girl, wearing the same smile as always. Or maybe I'm just imagining things. So I'm found by a random group of kids on the beach. Why do you want to poke him so badly? And I got poked. Hmm? Poke, poke, poke. That kind of hurts. Kick. Hey, what do you think you're doing, you little brats? Oh, a clear blue sky greets me when I look up. And wow, a deep blue ocean reaching as far as the eye can see. Whoa, what a beautiful world I live in. Wait, where am I? Why am I butt naked? Oh, he was naked the whole time, oh gosh. And what's just these kids? They seem scared out of their wits. Hey, you. There's a ton of things I want to know. I mean, I don't remember anything. How should I even refer to myself? Well, whatever. The first thing I really ought to ask is... Please be closed. Please be closed. Oh. Are there any girls around here? I wonder why I asked them something like that. I'm pretty sure I saw the girl, though. Calling out to me, ever so gently, while I was lying here on the beach. I'm looking for this really cute girl. A real angel. The boys shake their heads so vigorously that it almost whips up a breeze. I see. Never mind then. At my dismissal, the three kids scatter like roaches. I don't bite or anything. This is kind of depressing. No, I don't have the time to be moping around. It's scorching out here. I really mustn't let the heat get to me either. Anyway, what should I do now? I look around and take in my surroundings. The white sand of the beach glimmers dazzlingly in the sunlight. I guess it's summer? And based on the kids' conversation, it seems like I'm on an island. It's incredibly hot and humid, so I'm assuming I must be somewhere in the tropics? In other words, paradise? That's about as much as I can conclude from my current circumstances. The island doesn't appear to be deserted, at least. I should go and find a town. Oops. If I wander around town with everything hanging free like this, I'll be busted for indecent exposure. Is there anything I can use to cover myself? There's a shiny object lying at my feet. It sparkles like a gem, like a piece of amber, encasing someone's memories of the past. A CD? Why is there a CD lying on the beach? Oh well, it'll do. Oh, wait. Did he do what I think he did? Alright, let's go. I head off, the CD held between my legs. Oh no. Oh no. I don't think he has anything to elaborate. I already explained, like I said, I found the CD on the beach. I didn't steal it or anything. I don't think that's what he's worrying about.
もう CD はいいよ。なんであんな格好でうろついてたのかって聞いてるの。
I covered myself up, so it shouldn't be a problem. CDs don't count as covering yourself up.
そういう問題じゃなくてね。
Oh, is that what you're worried about? CDs are 12 centimeters in diameter, meaning unfortunately that are even smaller than that, but that still make me more or less average, don't you think?
残念だけどこれシングル CD だからね。
Oh. A CD single? What's that?
一回り小さな CD のこと。ちなみに直径は8センチ。
8 centimeters? Isn't that a bit too small?
知らないよ。
Oh, but wait, it goes bigger if you actually want to use it, doesn't it? In that case, I don't need to worry. What's he sighing about? I try to be frank and open with them, so what's with this stilted conversation? It's strange. It almost feels like I'm wandered into some foreign country. Is this really Japan?
それはこっちのセリフ。君、本当に日本人なの？身分証は？
Do I look like I've got ID on me? I don't even have any clothes.
出身は？
No idea.
名前は？
Don't remember.
年齢は？
Oh, I was wondering about that myself, actually. Do you have a mirror? Feel sorry for this guy. It's me who ought to be sighing like that. Honestly, why did things have to turn out like this? I was lucky enough to find my way into town, but all the people fleeing at the sight of me caused such a ruckus that I ended up here at the police station in the space of just 5 minutes. Though he was nice enough to lend me some clothes, for some reason this police officer just won't let me go. Well, he's been peppering me with questions. The sky outside has darkened into a deep crimson.
ほら、鏡。
Peering into the mirror he hands me, I see only the face of a strange man, lit up by the rays of the setting sun. So this is what I look like. Not bad. Above average at least. About a 5.3 maybe? Maybe even a 5.8 if I get a haircut and a good shave. As for my age, let's see. Think I could pass for a 20-year-old?
私に聞かれても困るよ。
Just don't arrest me if you catch me with some booze.
それ以前に不審者として連行されてきたんだけどね、君は。
I'm not suspicious at all. Go ahead. Ask me anything.
じゃあ、この島には何のために来たの？
Dunno. Sightseeing perhaps?
ここ数年、観光客が訪れたことはないね。
It's such a beautiful spot though. How isolated are we out here? No wait, I feel like I came here with a more important purpose in mind. I wonder why. It's on the tip of my tongue. I think it involved saving something? What was it? It's something I've always carried with me, something so obvious that forgetting it is my greatest fear. An irreplaceable treasure. As I'm trying to remember, I noticed a poster on the wall. There are no passengers on Spaceship Earth. We were all crew. Maybe saving the world?
病院紹介しようか？
No, I remember it very clearly now. I came here to keep the world from falling into the clutches of evil.
どこから？ M78 星雲？
Could you stop joking around? Let's keep things grounded, okay?
だからそれもこっちのセリフ。君のこれまでの話を総合するとこうなる。君は記憶喪失になってこの島に流れ着いた。おそらく近海で海難事故にでもあったんだろう。まだ報告は入ってきてないけどね。
Maybe. Well, I suppose that's a logical conclusion. So, In other words, I survived an assassination attempt while on my way to this island on a mission that will determine the fate of the world. They must have tried to make it look like an accident.
どうしてそういう話になるのかな。それは失った記憶を補填しようとして脳が作り出した幻想だよ。
A fantasy? He's probably right. Maybe I just caught up in some accident at sea. Maybe I'm just an ordinary human being. But if I'm powerless to resist my destiny, am I going to be able to save that girl? Wait. Which girl?
何にせよ、ここじゃ手に負えないね。本土に引き渡す手はずを整えようか。きっとそれが君のためにもなる。
No. There's a reason that I need to stay here. There's something I have to do. A mission I need to carry out. If I don't, a great tragedy will befall us, and this world will come to ruin. And I won't be able to save that girl. Though I still can't remember her name. There's a newspaper spread out on top of the desk. My eyes are drawn to it. 4 still missing after campsite flooding. The date? August 15th, 1999. 1999? Is this today's newspaper?
もしかして記憶の中の日付と違う？
No, it's not.
ならそれが君が事故に遭った日なのかもしれないね。何日前なの？
How many years ago was it? No, it's not that. It's an altogether different issue. The number's too low. To me, the date on the newspaper is very clearly from the past. And not just from a few days or even a few months ago. The year 1999. Reading that makes me feel really nostalgic. There's only one conclusion to draw. I'm from the future.
大丈夫。本土の病院は大きいから。
He gives me a look of pity. I just revealed this shocking truth about myself. Why isn't he excited to hear the rest of my story? It's like episode 1, A Visitor from the Future.
とりあえず今夜はここに泊まって。住民が怯えるから出歩かないようにね。
Thanks. You're a pretty nice guy. Wait, am I being taken into detention? I'm a hero. I've come from the future to save the world, you know. Don't you care about the fate of humanity? This police officer has obviously been lulled into a false sense of security. Working this beat. I guess it's my job to teach him. Yeah, just like that. Wait, who was that? I turn around, there's a man standing imposingly in the doorway. The officer stands bolt upright and salutes our visitor. The mayor, huh? He looks like he's been a lot more understanding than this petty cop. Yeah, well said, Mr. Mayor. I'm pretty sure he just wants you to go directly to jail. That's right, you're the best, Mr. Mayor. What was that?
しかし、遭難者の可能性もあることですし。
That's right, tell him who's boss.
まずは本署に応援を頼み、きちんとした手順を踏んでから。
本土の連中なんかにずかずかとやってこられてたまるか。幸い今なら夜の定期船に間に合う。こんな男はさっさと本土に送り返してこい。
What a nice guy.
そのためにも最低限の書類は準備しませんと。
のしでも巻いておけば十分だろうが。
それに船長の許可だって。
その時はうちの船を出すまでだ。
The two men continue their heated discussion. I'm totally helpless, unable to get a single word in edgewise. The wind chimes announce the arrival of midsummer. But this is far from a paradise. A mere look at the harbor at this time of night will be enough to put any visitor in a gloomy mood. The soothing sound of the waves that I've been listening to at the beach is transformed into a harsh, artificial noise as the surf slams against the concrete. The fishing boats finish with work for the day, with almost like a fleet of ghost ships. And worst of all, my hands are tied tightly behind my back, with a thick length of twine. The salty breeze stings my eyes.
乗船許可を取ってきてやったぞ。ただし貯蔵室だがな。
The mayor points at the only ship whose engine is running. When he mentioned a ferry, I expected a large passenger vessel, but this is just a normal fishing boat. Hey, do I look like a fish to you?
身元不明の不審者を乗せてやると言っているんだ。ありがたいと思え。
A shady guy, huh? Well, I guess that's fair enough. I don't even know my own name, or why I'm here. But I am here. I may still be completely clueless, but I can hold on to that fact at least. Can't you at least let me stay here until tomorrow? Maybe I'll have remembered something by then. I don't think I washed up here by pure coincidence. I'm sure that someone on this island is waiting for me. I feel like I'll remember as soon as I see her face, or hear her name.
かつてお前のような奴がこの島に来たことがある。
Huh?
奴はこの島に災いをもたらした。あいつをかくまったことは間違いだったんだ。もう二度と間違いは繰り返させない。
You're wrong. I never do.
いいか。ここは小さな島だ。よそ者は良くも悪くも島を変えていく。私たちは変わることなど望んでいないのだよ。
I don't get it. I mean, if you don't change...
たとえそれが滅びの道だとしてもな。
Is this what you mean by leading the world to ruin? In that case, I want to change everything, and through that change, I'll save the world. Though, I haven't got the slightest clue where to start. I don't even know if I have the power to change things myself.
残念だが君に協力することはできない。だが本土の人間なら君を受け入れてくれるだろう。
Does everyone on the island feel the same way? Are his views really representative? Don't they want any help? Don't they want to have a future? In that case, I don't have any reason to stay here. Alright, I understand when I'm not welcome. I'll take my leave. I'm not a little kid. There's no need to throw a tantrum over this. But don't think you're rid of me that easily. Even if I leave, I'm sure another guy or two like me will wash up here. And when they do... If I do save the rest of this world, this island can suck it, idiot, moron. Ugh, it stinks of fish. I'm practically thrown headfirst into the boat's hold. It's hell. The hot and humid air is putrid with the stench of fish. It doesn't seem like the boat's been used for fishing in a long time, but the smell's totally permeated the hold. The only source of light is a small bulb overhead, and naturally, there's nowhere to sit down properly either. I wonder how long it takes to get to the mainland. I look up at the heavens through the square hatch in the ceiling. The sky is shimmering like nothing else. It's as though the stars might come raining down at any moment. Freedom. If this is a movie, this is the part where the hero would show up and peek his head through the hatch. Sorry to leave you waiting. I'm here now. Everything's going to be okay. Something like that, anyway.
いいか、おとなしくしてるんだぞ。
But the only soul out there is that big baldy of a mare. He slams the hatch shut, and my last hope vanishes. Oh well, I'll let it go and sit in the corner for now. I'll just have to curl up into a tight little ball and shiver through the night like a wet dog. It's hopeless. But when I move to sit down between a pair of crates, I hear a curious noise coming from just beneath my ass. It definitely wasn't a fart, though. I don't think my farts sound that cute. I reckon they'd be real rippers. In which case... it's a girl snoring. What's she doing here? Immediately, my gray matter starts churning. This is bad. Just what sort of island is this? The reason they're so hostile towards outsiders is clear as day now. He thinks they're kidnappers. Human trafficking. They must ship young girls off to the mainland like this every night. They'd probably get bought up by major political figures and other big shots. And it's easy enough to imagine what happens to girls once they're in their hands. They're no doubt subject to all kinds of degrading treatment, though the details are probably best left unsaid. I can't allow that to happen. I'm going to save this girl. Sorry to leave you waiting. I'm here now. Everything's going to be alright. She's fast asleep. She's probably been drugged, the poor thing. Not helping the misunderstanding. Her mom tricked her on board, huh? That's just awful. Damn it. What should I do? My hands are still tied behind my back. If I raise my voice, the people on deck are going to hear. I've got no choice. I unleash my secret technique and give her a kiss. It's a time-honored tradition, after all, that the prince should wake his princess with a kiss. Hey, you're finally awake, princess. She opens her almond eyes wide. They're beautiful, translucent. She seems extremely frightened for some reason. She kicks me in the gut with all her might. Why? My name is of little importance. Not that I have one anyway. Relax, it was just a little peck on the cheek. What are you getting so flustered over? Aren't you trained for a lot more than just kissing? She's pointing a butterfly knife at me for some reason. Wait, a knife? Gotta read that line. Wait, I'm on your side! I understand why you might think that way, but together we can escape from this cruel world and be free. Oh, is she actually thinking about it? Whoa, watch out! She swings the knife around without any consideration of where the blade might end up, and it grazes my shirt. Damn it, I have to take that knife from her first. I don't know anything yet. Why don't you tell me about yourself? I calmly approach the girl, one step at a time. I move slowly to show that I don't intend to hurt her. If you want to get to know someone, all it takes is a little conversation. I'm sure that'd go for us too. Alright, one more step.
じゃあまずはあんたのことを教えてくれ。
Everything depends on what I say next. It's not like I actually know much about myself, though. I guess there's one thing I'm certain of. My ding-dong's less than 8 centimeters long. I think that got rid of the knife. She turns pale, and the knife slides from her hand and drops onto the floor. She's backing up right up against the wall to get away from me. But at least I've managed to accomplish my goal. Alright, I'll stay right here. Careful not to freak her out anymore. I crouch down slowly to pick up the knife. My hands still tied behind my back. Right, I'll just use this to cut the rope. Whoops. I quickly slip the knife into my pocket. He didn't see that, did he? Oh no, I finally managed to get my hands on a knife. But if we set sail now, it'll all have been for nothing. If I were to try and escape now, though, that old man would still be in the way. Should I kill him using the knife? Me? Kill someone? Of course, I'm prepared to do anything. Hey, I think we sprung a leak down here. Could you come and take a look? Are you actually planning on doing it? The unsuspecting mayor climbs down into the hold. I take aim for the defenseless man's back, while keeping a close eye on my surroundings. I wait, calmly and quietly, for my chance. No, it's not me he's noticed. It's the girl, hiding behind some crates. Now! It's now or never! What? And now I'm getting yelled at by the girl I was trying to save. So it seems that this girl's name is Kurutsu Karen, and that she's the mayor's daughter. And the reason she was hiding in the hold of the boat. She was trying to escape the island. That's why. The two of them start quarreling, apparently having quite forgotten about me. In any case, I should really seize this chance. While they're preoccupied, I take the knife out of my pocket, I cut the rope from my wrists, and sprint away. Hehehe, catch me if you can.
しろ。
That's it. Go right ahead and keep arguing. By the time you're done, I'll be long gone. Yippee, I'm free! Whew. Whew. I've been only running for a few minutes, but for some reason my heart feels like it's about to burst from my chest. And that's not all. I'm gasping for breath, and my legs are shaking like crazy.
いい加減諦めろ。
I can hear the mayor approaching from behind. I don't have the strength to run anymore, though. Why? This isn't how it's supposed to. I sink to my knees on the sand. I feel like an old man, weak with age and illness. Ugh. I look up at the vast, starry sky. The gentle sounds of the waves playing in my ear. It reminds me of when I first woke up. I think this is the same spot. The white of the beach seems to extend forever. This is the place where everything started. I feel like I've come a long way, though. Like I've finally arrived at my destination after a very long journey. Damn it. Maybe it was too much for me to handle. Maybe I've reached my limit. Rin. My mouth seems to be moving on its own. It's that one word which is etched deep into the depths of my memory. The name of the girl I was supposed to save. No, the name of the girl I no longer can save. Rin. At that moment, I hear footsteps approaching over the sand.
誰？
A slender pair of legs enter my field of vision.
どうして？
Though it's summer, she's wearing a long-sleeved hoodie.
どうして私の名前？
She's also wearing a hat of a kind that's an ill match for the starry sky above.
もしかしてあなたは？
The face looks really familiar. And that voice, it's so dear to me. Everything about her is so precious. I feel like crying. I'm not done for yet. I can't let things end here. Please forgive me for this. I'll apologize properly later. I pin her arms behind her neck and put the knife to her throat. The warmth of her body makes me falter for a moment. But then my resolve hardens and I grip the knife tighter.
お前何を。
The mayor, having finally caught up with me, is stopped in his tracks. Let me go, or else I'll kill the girl. That's a lie. I'd never kill this girl, no matter the reason. It's not her I have to kill.
バカな真似はやめてナイフを捨てるんだ。今ならまだ引き返せる。
Oop. No, I can't turn back anymore. My only option is to move forward. I'll say it one more time. Let me go. Our stalemate continues for a few seconds. Another two people arrive on the scene. The runaway girl freezes on the spot and lets out a small gasp. The officer draws his pistol and points it at me. He shouldn't shoot though, as long as I've got a hostage. Don't worry, I'm not about to bring any harm to this island, or the world at large. I want to save it. That's why I came back to the past.
それはお前の妄想だ。お前は病気なんだ。
No. I'm finally here. I finally found her. The girl I have to save. If it was all a delusion, I'd never have met her. If it was all a fantasy, I'd never have run into her like this. That's why, right now, I trust in myself more than I do anyone else. It's then that the quiet girl in my arms finally speaks. Her voice is clear and crisp, like she's totally unfazed by the situation.
あなた、名前は
I've decided to trust in myself. But there's one thing I need to know first. Who am I? Oh boy, choices. And that means a save
ち
file.
ゃんと覚えておきなさいよ。
Let's just go with Setsuna. That's the name I was given at some point in time. It may have been long ago when I was still in my mother's womb, or it may have been in the distant future. None of that matters though. My name is
刹那。
The girl in my arms repeats the name to herself.
皆さん、お騒がせして申し訳ありません。
She suddenly speaks up with a firm, steady voice.
この人は三千回刹那。本土から来たうちの新しい使用人です。
Nice lie. Sanzanaki Setsuna. Wait, her servant?
実はさっき階段から60段くらい転げ落ちてちょっとアホになっちゃったんです。
What's she talking about?
ほら、話を合わせなさいよ。
Okay. I don't get it, but playing along with her seems to be my only option if I want to get out of this situation. Oh yeah, I remember now. I'm a Sanzenkai Setsuna. And starting today, I'll be joining you all here on this island. Nice to meet ya.
下手くそね。
Shut it. You couldn't... Couldn't you have come up with a better excuse? 60 steps? How many floors up would that have put me?
それで皆さん、うちの使用人が何かご迷惑でも？
No, wait. Are these suspicious island folk going to fall for such a transparent lie?
まあ、君がそういうなら。
The answer is yes. He actually fell for it.
というわけで刹那、この危なっかしいものを話してくれる？
Oh yeah. I dropped the butterfly knife on the sand. The runaway girl snatches his back as quickly as she can.
要するに、この男の身柄は君が引き受けるということでいいのか？
ええ、その通りです。
The girl in the hat smiles gently.
というわけですので、ここはどうかお引き取りください。
しかし彼は。
もういいんだ、アリス君。
Unable to go against the girl's wishes, the pair of them have no choice but to leave. The runaway girl, who's been casting a truly hateful glare in my direction all the while, sticks out her tongue and blows a raspberry, but then she leaves quietly as well. I'm left alone on the beach with the girl in the cap. That was amazing. Who are you?
小原凛音、17歳。
I didn't ask her age. Wait, Rin? I wonder why that name sounds so familiar. Have we met each other before somewhere? I can't help but stare at her face. My eyes meet hers, though they're partially hidden by the rim of her hat. I can tell that they're big and beautiful. I knew it the more I look at her.
残念。人違いね。
She lets out a big sigh. Does she think I'm hitting on her? No, what do I say? Try to remember, where and when did I meet her? When did I last hear her voice? Oh yeah, didn't you speak to me while I was lying here on the beach earlier today?
昼？だったらやっぱり人違いよ。
I'm pretty sure of it though.
だって私、ついさっきまで寝てたもの。
What kind of slob are you?
何よ。いいじゃない。最近夜型なのよ。
Well, it's August. I suppose most students get like that during summer vacation. What was it that you called me? Sanzenkai Setsuna, right?
自分で名乗ったんじゃない。刹那って。
She averts her eyes as she speaks. Did I really say that? I was so desperate, I can't recall what it was that I actually said.
3000回ってのはただの思いつきよ。なんとなく頭に浮かんだだけ。
It's a pretty cool name for some reason. I feel like I've always been called something like that. Should I call myself Sanzenkai Setsuna from today onwards then?
ダメ。
I do need a name. I'm waiting for an answer, but the girl holds her tongue. Oh well, I suppose I'll just come up with one myself then. Let's see, how about Taro? That seems like a name befitting the savior of the world. She's not impressed. She's still looking at me suspiciously. What, is that copyrighted or something?
ねえ、記憶喪失って話は本当なの？
You heard about that? Rumors sure spread quickly out here in the countryside.
それに時を超えてきたとかなんとか言ってたけど。
Yeah, that's right. I'm a time traveler. I suppose that would be the normal reaction. There's no need for you to believe me, but it's true.
信じるわよ。
Oh?
だって私もタイムトラベラーだから。
How nice of her to play along. I'll be going now. Thanks for everything.
行くところあるの？
No, I don't. That said, I think there's something I have to do, though I'm not entirely sure. I turn around and start walking away from her. Now that I'm safe, I need to get on with the mission.
ねえ、あなた。
I keep walking. My only option is to move forward after all.
刹那。
That, at least, brings me to a halt. Even if my mind has forgotten, my body remembers. Ian?
刹那。
When I turn around, she's still wearing that little smile. She reaches out to me, to her Zenkai Setsuna, and says,
私は信じるよ。
words of acceptance.
うちに来ない。
My real journey's just beginning.
ねえ、一緒に探そう。刹那の忘れ物。
This is where our timeless story begins. And that seems like a good place to call it.
いつまでもそんなところに突っ立って何やってるのよ。ほら、ちゃんと覚えておきなさいよ。
as it'll be a while before we get to the actual next good stopping part. I'm going to stop here for now. But I guess this is the end for now. And if you're watching this on YouTube, I hope you'll follow and subscribe. Like and follow. And hopefully see you next time. Bye.